Go ahead.
Welcome to NYC Chat Room, and today is Cyber Monday.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think on the topics that we're discussing. If you have any, comments of your own, let us know. So we're going to get started. First topic we're going to talk about in the blog world is the Jess Hilarious and Courtney Wayne debacle.
Wayne.
Yeah, that happened, over the weekend. What happened was for Valentine's Day. Well, Jess Hilarious's birthday was a little bit before. She celebrated her birthday. He wasn't able to make, I guess, the shindig that she had. He told her that he was busy, according to what we're reading. And she posted, a happy Valentine's Day post. He posted it too. He bought her some kind of one of those pillows that you turn up and then it's the face and you turn it down. It's a different picture. So he got her that. She posted it, and then I think he posted it too. So all was well in their little, their little cocoon. And then, out of nowhere, left field, baby mama posted a picture of Courtney. Well, no, she put it, I think it was on Insta story. Posted a shot of Courtney laying on her couch quite comfortably and saying, he's a headache or something like that. So Shade Room posted it, other blog, I think that was the one I watched it on, was the Shade Room. They posted it, and everybody was waiting to see what Jess Hilarious was going to say. So she posted to hers, and she was like, just like that, it's over. Thanks for the house. Thanks for the this. Fuck you, motherfucker. She kept it real short and sweet. So he then got on his Instagram and was like, yeah, I got dumped. But as you saw, I was playing with my baby, and he tried to make it as a joke. That seems to be his thing. He does everything as a joke. He knew he was hurt.
I don't know how you could date someone like that. I hate when this is you're a funny guy, and then it's a serious situation. You're still laughing.
Everything is kind of joke, even though behind the closed doors, he was doing the whole Martin on Back in the Day with that. Was like, baby, please, he was fighting for that. So. Yeah, he posted, that, my stuff was on the couch, but I was in his defense, he was on the other couch, and it didn't look like there was anything going on. It does look like a man who was pretty much there to see his kids. He had all his stuff on his couch. She was on the other couch, and you could tell it was a picture that was a sneak picture. He didn't know what was happening. But apparently he must have told Jess that either he wasn't going there, or he told her something different, or maybe omitted that out of his daily story as to what he did for the day. I don't know, but something triggered that as far as them having the issue with each other. Do you have your mic on? Oh, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. As far as I was like, so yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but it was kind of short. The way she was just like, yeah, I'm done. He got on there saying, yeah, I got dumped because of this. People in the comments were, kind of roasting him a little bit as to, why would you do this? And other people were like, he looks like a man who's there to see his children. It looks like it was pretty much a communication error, because then we saw a post where a commenter said, oh, are you going to forget for Courtney or something? And she was like, I already did. He knows I go off the deep end or whatever. That's my boo. So they're back together. But my thing is, you are dating a man with a lot of kids. He has 9 children. So there's going to be some friction amongst either, because that is his wife still. I don't think they're officially divorced yet. He recently filed for it, but they're not divorced yet. So she's still having some type of feelings. She's still feeling petty. She's still feeling some type of way because apparently, I don't know, she wasn't ready to move on with the relationship, or she wasn't ready for them to move on to someone else so quickly, is what I'm getting from it. So she's still in her petty mode. So when you're dealing with a man with a lot of kids, it's going to come with some shit. So you got to find the story out first before you feed into whatever the blogs and the things that people are saying are posting. You got to find out from your source first, because you end up looking crazy out here. If you constantly talking about, oh, I just jump off the deep end, then don't post it. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Figure out what the hell is going on, then you post it. Y'all too public with this. Yes, we see her on every post and making comments.
I think that it might have been more public because the wife is messy. So she first tried to make an implication by posting the picture.
She did.
So maybe Jess felt like she had to be like, oh, well, I'm not hurt because I'm done with him. So, bitch, whatever. But I feel like the wife, a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's her husband. First of all, you can't make a claim on a man whether you have paperwork on him or not. If he's walking around claiming bitches as his girlfriend.
Right, and they're very public now.
It doesn't matter how many sneak pics you want to take. He is telling the world that that's his woman. This isn't a side bitch that he keeps getting caught with. Right. This is my girlfriend who he's buying furniture and homes for. Let it go, sis. Put your phone away. And, oh, what did he tell you? Okay, so apparently he's saying different things to you in private.
Yeah.
But for me, one of my code of ethics is whatever you say to me in private better line up with what you do in public.
Right.
And if I have to choose, I'm going to choose with how you act when everyone else is watching. So I don't care if when the lights are off and the shades are drawn, you say, oh, I'm just in it for the comedy show.
Yeah, that's what the wife was pretty much saying.
That it's an opportunistic
relationship.
He's
trying to get on the show or he's trying to become more famous. But from what I see, he was doing pretty well in his own right before.
I mean, he's buying her stuff, homes.
Right. And I think
furniture.
He had restaurants in the state that he's from. I think he's owned clubs. So he wasn't doing just comedy. I think he's owned some businesses as well to support.
I think he's been more popping for longer than Jess. Jess is kind of new. Yeah, she's successful. I like Jess. I think that she has her moments of being funny to me. Her comedy isn't 100% my taste, but she has her place. I can see her doing acting and movies and stuff. In terms of stand-up, I don't really...
Yeah, I know she has a stand-up thing going on right now, and it seems to be doing pretty well. I think he does, too. He has some shows going on.
Yeah, they seem equally yoked to me.
Yeah, I did see him before I saw her.
He outnumbers her in children.
Yeah. She has one.
She has one. But to the wife, like... Okay, so you feel like you have that wife card, but that's his girlfriend.
Yeah. And I mean, as much as it probably hurts right now, because I'm sure, he probably didn't
It'll hurt Jess too. I mean, I don't want to wish that on anyone.
It didn't happen on the up and up.
But a person doesn't end up with 3-4 baby mamas by accident. This person is not loyal. Not loyal to your children. You're not loyal to your family makeup, your relationships. If you could just knock a bitch up, move on to the next, knock a bitch up, move to the next. If he couldn't find one of them baby mamas to settle down with,
well, yeah, this last one he married, but apparently
the
marriage didn't last very long.
Don't they have a really young child?
I think so, and I think they only got married like a few years ago.
So, he seems like one of them. Is he a Gemini?
Oh, God.
I feel like he just loves love.
That's one thing. Side note, Gemini people, let me hear from y'all. What is going on in the makeup?
What makes y'all think y'all
especially
behave
men,
this way?
That Gemini, ooh, y'all are true to your sign.
Yeah.
You really are, just on a sidebar.
You see the Shade Room posted something about toxic relationships, and it was like, what sign am I? And everybody was like, Gemini,
I did.
Gemini.
I said it in my head. I was like, anybody that has dated a male Gemini knows what is up with that.
Yeah.
Y'all are true to the sign. Lord.
To my credit.
Woo.
Okay. I had to scroll for a while to get a Capricorn, okay? I had to scroll for a while.
But, yeah, I guess we'll see the next issue as to what they have.
You know that's G.
She ain't moving on.
If I'm married and my husband is like, this is my girl, fuck this certificate.
You be sitting there with a light like, merge. I
wish somebody even would say, where's your husband? I'm like, my wife, watch your fucking mouth. All right?
Be up in the club like, what if it's 5 minutes of twerking? Like, got your Beyonce freaking girl dress on.
Oh my God. And they go, that's me, bitch, because he got a girlfriend. I wish he would come sit on my couch talking about, that's finished. Fuck, don't play with me.
Somebody in the comments was like, somebody in the comments was like, well, next time he need to sit the fuck up straight. Don't be laying all comfortably. Like, it's true. You better sit up. You know that lady ain't right.
You feel big because your husband is cheating on his girlfriend with you?
Yeah. Now you decide, hoe.
You went from wife to side bitch.
Right. I've seen that before, too.
With a marriage license.
I saw something like that where a woman she was married to the man, they got divorced, he has a girl, and now he's sleeping back with her, and she feels some type of way. Like, good. You done went from wife to side chick.
That's called
that does not
demoted.
That does not make you any better. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Next topic.
What else are we gonna talk about?
Tekashi.
Oh, Tekashi69, his snitching ways.
Yeah, I looked at his comments. They got rats all through that comment section. It is not nice. And Charlamagne made a comment that people are talking about, that he said that he would suck Tekashi's D
Charlamagne
if he got off on charges, basically saying if he didn't get any jail time that he would perform fellatio. So I don't
Charlamagne
know.
is different. I didn't know shit you see. I didn't even see that shit.
I said they talked about it. People were saying, and they're all in his comments talking about it now too. They were like, "You said." He said if he didn't get any jail time that he would do that. So it's looking like Charlamagne might have to get some knee pads.
Yup. I mean, after this all said and done, let's see how long that video chick, that Instagram model, because she's tatting stuff.
Yeah, that keeps going to visit him.
Let's see when he can't pay your rent anymore. How long you're gonna stick around?
When he's in witness protection, what you gonna do
out
then?
in fucking Wichita?
Yeah,
or whatever.
Because that's what he's gonna have to do when he comes out. If he really is in there. Well, I mean, they said it. It's not alleged anymore. Yeah. That he's in there, giving up people who are the shooters.
Testified in front of a grand jury.
Yeah, people
who were doing hits for him.
He made the hit, and the people who were performing it, because they said off the strength of their relationship, where it seemed like these were his friends or his people, and now he's out there, telling it, and I don't know. I don't feel either way. People are like, oh, snitches and da-da-da-da-da. Like, listen, that man was facing a lot of years. But at the same time, that was the life he chose to portray.
Right.
That's what he chose to put out there in the world.
And he was dumb enough to actually try to authenticate his lyrics.
Right. Like,
you should have just rapped about it and went home.
Right. Went home, ate your oatmeal.
With your child.
And shut the fuck up. You chose to be out here talking about how you're untouchable, walking down
up in
streets.
Chicago.
Yeah.
What's that other rapper? Chief Keef.
Got out there for 2 seconds and got back in your car. Like, you chose.
Let's get out of here.
Like, you chose to portray this type of life.
Yeah.
So this is what you signed up for, and this is what you got to deal with. So now apparently he in there singing like a jaybird and telling all the business and telling everything that's going on. And I don't know if this will get him no jail time. I can't believe that
they said a short jail sentence.
And then he would have to go into some type of witness protection.
Yeah.
That's not a life, man. That's not.
His career is over.
And what kind of he got tattoos on his face? Are they gonna do like face off? Like,
maybe
that's
get
creepy.
A whole skin graft or something.
Yeah, it's like on Face Off. Remember they took the whole face and wow.
They'll probably just get laser removal.
They're gonna turn him into a whole black man.
Oh my god.
He gonna walk around. Oh, that's gonna be crazy if they're gonna be able to do that, and we're never probably gonna hear from him again. That's crazy.
Where are you about to work?
Right.
How does witness protection work when you are famous?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think has they ever had that before.
I don't know. But the average man, like, people wouldn't know you. All they have to do is move you to Arizona. Nobody knows you there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now
you famous.
They're gonna face off him. Watch.
Where he gonna work at? They're gonna be like,
he gonna go to Whole Foods.
I know you from somewhere. The drink is up. He gonna have to move.
Yeah, he got a whole 6'9" on his.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how that's gonna work. Conspiracy theories are starting to run in my head.
How does it work when you have 69 on your forehead and you're in jail?
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to give him a new face. What you think? I'm thinking a whole new face, they could do it. Don't think they can't.
He probably looks way different without the tats and his hair one flat color.
He looks like he's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
Despite, everything, but yeah, he gonna have a rough life. He's still young too, to have to go through all this and get put in some witness protection.
Yeah.
But he is telling everything, so we're gonna see what happens with this case. I don't know. It's looking real crazy out here for Mr. Tekashi. And then his kids and his family, like, you putting your whole family in danger.
That's why I think his baby mom spoke out, because it's like
she wanted to let them know I have nothing to do with it.
Identify with it because I'm sure on the playground as her child ages, they're gonna be like, "Oh, shut the fuck up, you rat bitch!" Like they're gonna start,
treating her bad, right?
The same thing we saw on Mob Wives, where the one whose father, Sammy the Bull's daughter,
Sammy the Bull, mm-hmm.
They kept saying, "Oh, you rat bitch."
Yeah,
she didn't rat. Her father did it,
right? But they'll never let you live that down, even though that wasn't you. So, yeah, he's putting a lot of people in danger in different ways, and it's sad. Because people tried to warn him so many times before he went to jail. Even Charlemagne, all of them tried to, Fat Joe, everyone tried to warn him that he needed to calm his ass down, and he didn't. He didn't listen to anyone. So, and I think even as part of him now, I don't think he still gets it. Because we saw a picture of him in prison with that girl or whatever, hugged up, kissed up. I still think in a way he still feels he's untouchable, because he is possibly getting away with something that I don't think anybody really has. People say, this RICO case is meant to make sure that you do jail. So the fact that he's possibly not going to,
he's going to do jail just a little bit,
right? Yeah. The fact that he's not going to do much, because I think he was facing almost 50 years or something like that. So the fact that he was able to get away from that, I still feel like he still feels he's untouchable.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll keep seeing what happens with that. So lastly, the big story that everyone is still talking about is the Jussie Smollet case that now has taken a crazy turn. I don't know, Jussie.
I really wanted to believe him because you can't be black and famous and do things like this. It's irresponsible. It is a blow to the culture. And you had this big hit show, Empire, that just made so many waves when it first came out. You were a part of it. Why would you then take your notoriety and lie about especially at a time like this when there are actual Trump supporters that are hurting people?
Right.
You conspired, supposedly, because none of this has been proven, but just I feel comfortable now just saying that it is likely
the way that things are going
that you're lying.
They're saying that the police aren't even looking at him as a victim anymore. They're more looking at him as like a suspect.
So the implication is that Chicago police are corrupt, that police departments are generally corrupt and racially
biased.
Exactly. So they are so powerful that they've made friends of his, acquaintances of his, make a whole story and testify. I mean, I'm not saying that's impossible. Race relations, particularly where black people are concerned, have been real.
Yeah. We know any of this shit could be possible as far as it turning or, making black people look crazy.
I still hope that I'm wrong now.
I really do.
And that someone really attacked him. And he gets a good PI or some shit. And because you just,
and proves everybody wrong.
Yeah.
I really hope that he makes everyone eat their words. People who are saying that it was false. But the way it's looking, and then even with the cell phone situation, I think at first he didn't want to give over his cell phone because he said he was talking to his manager at the time, and they were trying to prove that, and it wasn't working in that way. Another thing, I feel they need to talk to Lee Daniels too, because I feel like his ass had something to do with it as well. Jussie didn't come up with this on his own. I think Lee Daniels, because the way when it first happened, and Lee Daniels was the one who FaceTimed him, who showed the picture of him in the hospital and his face and everything like that, and then made, this statement right after. I think Lee Daniels has something to do with it, in my opinion. So I definitely feel like he's somebody that they need to talk to as well, because I don't think Jussie orchestrated this himself. I don't. I think he had something to do with it as well. I don't know if it was to boost the ratings, because the show has horrible writing as of right now.
It's a very cheesy show. I never got it.
Yeah, I got it in
at
first. I gave it like 2 seasons.
I was never. That was generous. I gave it like 6 episodes, and even then, people were like, "Oh, Empire's on." I'm like, but then again, I'm not a romantic show. I watch dark, like Dexter, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead. I've never been a scandal person.
Yeah.
I've never been a How to Get Away with Murder person.
I never watched that either. But Scandal, I did watch them. See, I'm a musical person. I love me a good musical. Okay.
I can fuck with a musical, but it has to be really, really good.
Yeah.
Because I watch crime series and like serial killer shit.
I think in the beginning it was a decent show. In like season 1 or 2, it was like a soap opera kind of. So soap operas are very dramatic.
Were you ever engaged?
Extra.
Though? Like,
Season 1, I did watch every episode. Ask me what the episode was about now. I don't remember. But
you know when I was
did
done
watch
with it?
the 2.
Remember there was the I think it was season 1. There was a rap battle that involved Jussie Smollet's
people
character.
talked about it. And he started, I'm
and
gay!
I was like... And then Charlamagne made him Donkey of the Day the next day. And I was like, thank God it wasn't just me. Because the other guy was hitting him with lyrics. I don't even remember if the lyrics were good. They were forgettable.
He did. He came out
but he was like, so what? I'm gay!
Yeah.
I was like... Any club in America, they would have ran his, not for being gay, but you're singing. Like, you singing?
Yeah. Like, no.
In a rap battle.
This ain't it.
Bitch. That was how he ended it. That was so stupid. I was like, I want all of my eyesight back. I wanted all that.
He did.
It was so stupid.
But, yeah. The whole situation is crazy.
That show is done now. Unless the ball is in his court to prove some of the shit that he's saying, because it's not looking good out here for you, Jussie.
It's not. And then being that he's such an important figure in that show, they can't just, unless they kill him off. I don't know if they're gonna do that.
But Tupac. You looking like a clown out here,
and then
Jussie.
when you started saying stuff like that, and then every minute, like when you spoke about it, you kept saying, I fought the fuck back and I punched him back. Like nobody
punched me in my face, I punched his ass back.
Yeah, like nobody who was a victim
are you
of
a victim
this,
or are you a duck?
Right. Nobody says that. Nobody, maybe you'll say like, I tried to fight for my life. Nobody says
like he hit me, I tried to fight back.
Yeah, like nobody says things like that. So that's how you know it kind of seems And then he kept saying it's the truth. The truth. The truth. People who keep saying that, you tend to like, are you trying to convince me or you? Like, who are you trying to convince that it's the truth?
I was rocking with him because, on our social media, we posted on our Twitter, on our Instagram, just a story, not even taking a side.
Yeah.
And we've been attacked for just stating it. Like, oh, you support a lying ass.
Oh, yeah.
But we've held out. But at this point...
Yeah, because I wanted to hear, like, really, you want to hear the full story before you jump out the window.
Right.
And being now, that things are coming out, and it's not looking good. And then the guys are saying that they were paid, to do the attack. And the way he said, like, oh, I was walking, and then the person screamed, hey, Empire. And he's like, I don't answer to Empire. Like... Huh?
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
I saw when he was like, they were like, fuck Empire. He was like, what the fuck you say to me?
Yeah, he said that after. So first he said they screamed Empire. And then he said he kept walking. And then they said something, faggot, something Empire, or something of that nature. And that's when he said he turned around and he walked up to them like, what the fuck did you say?
So you started it. That's what you're saying.
You're making it bad. Not even for not only black people, but gay people.
They had their bleach and their masks.
That's the next thing. Bleach changes your clothes. If it goes in your any of those things changes. Like did they ever say that his clothes were bleached or that his hair got anything like that? Did anything change?
I call bullshit.
Yeah,
it's official. Bullshit. Flag on the play. Okay, because
Jussie.
before I wasn't saying it because it's like it's horrible to not be believed,
Yeah, so, especially with victims who are out here really getting
especially
abused.
with your fellow black folk.
Yeah,
you
want to
ride out.
Your gay people, both communities. We got it hard, like out here, and then you want to sit here and mess it up like that. Like people are comparing it to, is it Tawana Brawley?
I don't know.
Who had said that she was raped by, it was the whole story back in the day. I think it was Tawana Brawley.
Special segment tonight, the Tawana Brawley case.
She was found wrapped in a plastic bag, by some accounts, sexually assaulted.
The 16-year-old cheerleader said she'd been abducted 4 days earlier and had been repeatedly raped and sodomized.
She was found in a fairly frightening state. She had a pair of sneakers which had been cut with a razor. Her hair seemed matted and covered with feces. There was writing on her chest. The jeans that she had were burnt in the crotch. It was like, this is not a normal state to find someone.
More unsettling was the claim Brawley made on national television about one of her attackers.
He's a cop. He was a police officer.
Brawley attracted a team of activists to her side. The Reverend Al Sharpton, C. Vernon Mason, and Alton Maddox were well known in the press, having recently focused attention on another racially charged case.
She had said that a group of, I think it was white men, had raped her, and then she had like all the Al Sharptons, I think all of them, you know, behind her, when really she had like ran away and was like on crack or something. I don't
know why crack always makes
we gotta edit that out. God damn it.
I don't know what about crack just makes me laugh.
So that was the story back in the day. Damn it. But anyway, Jussie, this is some bullshit.
Yeah,
and
man.
it's
fucked
sad.
up.
Yeah,
now you gotta go away. Go live next door to Tekashi.
That's what I was gonna say. You and Tekashi gonna be. Maybe I could swap. Yeah. I don't know, but y'all gonna be living together.
I don't know who would have to work. If you switch faces, like who's getting fucked over in that deal?
Maybe they could just take apartments. I give you this eye, we switch eyes.
Put the 6'9" down here. Like
y'all gonna have to do something because you done messed up your career. And from what we see, it could have been very promising because a lot of famous people were behind you. Everybody supported you. People always talked about how nice you were. And you go do some bullshit like
this. You're a fuckboy.
Yeah.
As it turns out.
Man, I still hope. There's still a part of me.
I hope that I have to come back and apologize to you,
I really
Jussie.
do. I want to be wrong.
I can't believe you would do this to two whole communities of downtrodden human beings.
Yeah.
You fucked over in this thing.
Yeah. That's messed up. So
not to mention everybody who works on Empire. I'm not gonna watch that shit.
Right. Now you done fucked up everybody's money. The people
Jussie,
maybe who are on the show can get another gig, but what about the people behind the scenes? The cameraman, the assistants, the this, the that, the wardrobe. You done messed up all these people's money because nobody's going to watch that show anymore. That show is going to get canceled. Fox is not going to continue to have that show on there if this comes out.
They kill you off.
That's the only thing they can do. And then that's probably not even going to work either because people are going to say, that's not enough. I don't want it no more.
Yeah.
So
I think it's soured.
It definitely
you're
has.
also speaking to someone who was done after. So what? I'm gay. Like, come on.
Yeah. So man, Jussie, this story is messed up, and it's getting crazier and crazier as we go. So I guess we'll hear more as the days go, and we'll come back again with another update.
Hopefully, apologizing to Jussie.
Yeah. Hopefully, I really hope so, Jussie. Anyway, so that was our episode for our Cyber Monday. Join us again next week. We'll do this again. Don't forget, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought.
I don't always dance when you're talking. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay.
Yes, you guys have a good night. See you later. Bye.